summer 2.0.
I'm excited to check out Ez probably.
Yeah, that's good. I'm really excited for Ez too. I feel like it's going to be super cool. It's a medieval city that if you keep watching this vlog, you'll get to see. I'm looking a little rough. I had a haircut, you guys, a week ago, and she cut my bangs way too short. And I'm also not wearing any makeup for this red-eye flight to London, but keeping it real with a little pre-flight wine, some Pinot Grigio. But I am most excited for a couple things. I am really excited to honestly see all of the major like tourist attractions in London. I'm really excited to see the London Eye, see the Tower Bridge, see Big Ben. That all just seems so cool to me, and it's so like bucket list moment. So I can't wait for that. I can't wait for Beach Club Day in Nice and to be drinking an Aperol Spritz on the beach. That just hits so different in Europe. And I also am very excited for Ez too, because whenever we went to Europe 3 years ago, we went to a medieval city in Bordeaux called Saint Emilion, and it was also really, really cool. So very excited to go on this trip. Our flight takes off in about an hour and a half, and we're taking the red-eye over to Heathrow. We actually have a direct flight from Pittsburgh, which is super exciting. So hopefully our flight takes off on time, and hopefully everything goes well, and I'll see you guys in London.
I do fly all the time. I was like, wait, is the Philosopher's Stone?
We're in London. Are your calves gonna make it?
Probably not.
I was doing calf raises on the plane. Should try not to get a calf cramp. We checked into our hotel and we changed. Now we're gonna find some coffee, even though it's like after 1 p.m. But I'm really hungry and I need some coffee. Then we're gonna head to Portobello Market and check that out. Hopefully find some cool souvenirs. I've been wanting to get a watch from Portobello Market because in all the vlogs I've seen online, it looks like they have some really cool like jewelry and watches and stuff. Are you gonna buy a souvenir at Portobello Market?
Probably.
Are you gonna buy a keychain?
If I can find one.
We are on our second stop in our journey to Portobello Market. It's been a journey, but Nick is navigating us there. Gonna do a haul for us because
we have, this is a Notting Hill Scrabble thing.
Yes, that's mine.
A London keychain.
That's Nick's.
And then this is your watch.
My watch, yes.
Let me double check. Yes.
Show us the watch. You gotta do a proper haul. There it is. See, wait, let me show them. Look how pretty. They have so many vintage watches here at Portobello Market. It's actually insane. I've never seen so many watches.
And then
a ring.
Which is sealed.
Yeah, we don't have to wrap it up, but show the back. Show the back. You really need to watch more unboxing videos. There we go. Beautiful. Good job. And now we got some coffees. Hot Americano and iced Americano. Cheers. 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 Have finished up our shopping at Portobello Road and Portobello Market. Now we're headed to the Tube to go back to our hotel and relax a little bit before our dinner at the White Lion, which is supposed to be an authentic English pub. The weather is so lovely. Do you like my British accent? It turned a little bit southern there.
Very southern there.
Very southern. But it's like 70 degrees and sunny. It's so nice out.
Well, bless your heart.
Bless your heart. Spritz with gin and rosé. It's very like tart and refreshing. We finished up at the White Lion, and that was literally the best fish and chips I've ever had in my entire life. It was so crisp and like piping hot. It was amazing. I also had a raspberry spritz, which was kind of like tart. Not my fave, but we're walking around this cute little area called Covent Garden, and our hotel is nearby, so it's like perfect. It's a really great place to stay if you're coming to London. Welcome to day 2 of our London adventure. We are walking to breakfast right now, and then we're going to do all of our major sightseeing. I didn't have time to show my outfit this morning because I was running very behind, but I feel very British with a little neck scarf. We finished up a delicious traditional English breakfast at Queen Street Cafe, and now we're walking through St. James Park, and we're walking to Buckingham Palace. We made it to Borough Market. There's all these vendors, fresh food, and we're definitely gonna grab a snack or coffee or something. Update. It's about 7 o'clock and we're sitting on a bench in the park because we were going to go into St. Paul's Cathedral, but I guess it's like closed on Sunday nights, so we couldn't really do that. And then all the stores here are also closed, so we're just waiting for a dinner reservation at 7:30. But the view from the Shard was pretty nice. What did you think of it?
I liked it. It's pretty, you get to see all the highlights of London from up there.
Yeah, like it's cool, but it's also like smaller than a lot of observatories that I've been to. But we did buy these tickets where we got like champagne included, which was nice. And then we went and had a little Aperol Spritz by the river, and then we took the tube over to this area, and we were like gonna go explore St. Paul's and like maybe do a little shopping, but like I said, all that is closed. So we're just waiting for a dinner reservation. But overall, I feel like it's been a pretty good day in London. We've seen a lot. We saw like all the major sites, which was really cool. I feel like Westminster Abbey was the coolest thing we saw.
Westminster Abbey or the Cathedral?
Oh yeah, the Cathedral. Westminster Cathedral.
Yes, we actually got to go in that one.
Yeah, that one was really cool. And you must stay on the right side when you're on the escalators. Otherwise, your husband will yell at you. We're back at the hotel. A little London day 2 recap I thought I would do while Nick is in the shower. So today was like our big like touristy day where we saw all the main attractions. So we went to see Westminster Abbey, the Westminster Cathedral. We had this like authentic English breakfast. We saw the Buckingham Palace. We just did like a lot of touristy things, and I feel like those things actually took a lot less time than I thought they would. So we did all of that, and then we took the tube over to Borough Market, which is like this huge market with like all these different food stations. It kind of reminds me of a cross between like the Public Market in Seattle and Chelsea Market in New York. And for me, I'm like kind of OCD, and I feel like I don't really feel comfortable eating a lot of those foods there, those vendors, because I don't feel like it's kind of hard to tell how they prepare them. I wanted to try the strawberries, but I saw this one person's like sweatshirt like literally brush up against every single strawberry cup, and for £7, and the fact that they're just like out in the open, anyone can touch them, to me it seemed really gross. So I probably would skip Borough Market unless you're like really planning on eating there. I liked Portobello Market, which we went to yesterday, a lot more. Then we went to this like little wine bar because we needed to kill some time before the Shard, and we had espresso martinis and charcuterie. Then we went up to the Shard, which I also felt like was a little bit overrated. I don't know, it wasn't that big of an observatory. Like if you've been to, again, the Space Needle in Seattle, or like the Empire State Building in New York City, those observatories are like bigger and like maybe a little bit better in my opinion. I also was kind of annoyed because the glass on the wall was like, it was dirty. Like someone needed to clean it, and it's like you're paying all this money to be up here to take good pictures, and you can't even really take a good picture because the glass is dirty. So like that was kind of annoying. But after we went to that, we went to this little like spritz bar by the river. Then we had dinner at Cote de Brasserie, which is like very touristy, but the food was actually really good. I had this like chicken salad, and it had like a very unique flavor, nothing like I've ever tasted. It was kind of like a Caesar, but more of like a vinaigrette and like nutty tasting. So it was really good. And then we headed over to this cocktail bar called The Alchemist for another cocktail. And then we felt very tired and came back here. And now it's after 10, and now of course I don't feel that tired because jet lag, time change, everything. But overall, I feel like we're getting better rest on this trip, and I feel like it's mostly due to the fact that we actually took off on a red eye instead of flying like earlier in the day, because it was easier in my opinion to sleep on the red eye than it was whenever we left Pittsburgh at like 3 p.m. when we went to Paris a couple of years ago. But we'll see how sleeping is tonight and getting up tonight. Tomorrow is our last full day in London, and we have a pretty loose itinerary for tomorrow. We really just want to go to the London Eye, Gordon's Wine Bar, which is like the oldest wine bar in the city, and we want to do something on the river. We don't have anything planned, definitely, but we thought like maybe doing a little river sightseeing cruise might be nice. Oh, and I also want to do shopping at Harrod's and over in Knightsbridge. Hello vlog. Today is day 3 in London, And I'm wearing maybe my favorite outfit, this cute little neck scarf from TJ Maxx, white shirt also TJ Maxx, jeans Zara, and shoes Dolce Vita. Let's go. Prada Caffe. We got coffees at the bar, and now we're walking around Harrod's doing a little window shopping. As Nick said, this redefines window shopping here because everything is so expensive. We finished up at Harrod's, and now we're walking around Hyde Park. It's really pretty, kind of reminds me of Central Park. We just tried our Laundry macaroons. They were really good. We couldn't really do a proper taste test because we were standing up here trying to eat them, but they were good. I had the coffee and the almond. The almond was pretty sweet, but I like the coffee one better. Which ones did you have?
I think I had the brioche and the blackcurrant. They were both pretty good.
But yeah, I think we're gonna walk around Hyde Park a little bit more and then head over to our hotel, drop off our stuff, and then go ride the London Eye.
Full stop. Can't believe I live in your thoughts. I think about you all the time, morning, evening, and midnight. Such a wonderful delight. Forgo, give up everything that I own. Give it all up now, just to be with you somehow. Unexpected love was found. You're the rose in a garden, and it shows if I'm honest. You're the lead.
We just got off the London Eye. I thought it was a worthwhile experience. Did you like it? Yeah, it was good. I feel like it's like a one and done thing. And then we found some Coke Ices, which is the perfect little pick-me-up because right now it's about 4:30. And now we're waiting for a river cruise, and we're gonna go cruising around the Thames. I'm delirious. And then we have our dinner later. So that's what's up.
That's what's it.
I'm really, really liking my little neck scarf.
I'm sure you can see the bridge ahead of us. Now we do like you to get a nice photo of the bridge, ladies and gents. So what my friend...
We just took a break from a river cruise to come over and pee at the Starbucks. And of course I got a little souvenir mug. And now we're across from the Tower of London taking some photos. Stay in London, this little Adriana Propel short sleeve sweater and some of these like casual comfy pants that kind of pass as dressy. We're headed over to Covent Garden for our last breakfast here, then checkout is at noon, then we're headed to the airport and we're going to Nice for the second half of our European summer adventure. little water filter right here, and all these free bottles that you can take. This is so nice. We finished up at breakfast and then we went to some souvenir shops. I got an ornament. I officially am not allowed to buy any more souvenirs because I have so much stuff. But now we're gonna walk around a little bit more. We have like 15-20 minutes to kill before we need to come back again for our flight.